merry meet. So, pardon my voice, I am sick, which is why the videos haven't been as on time as they should be. But I wanted to share with you guys this law of attraction spell. And yeah, it's pretty easy to do. It's more of a chanting, vision board-ish kind of spell. So it's pretty simple. All you're going to need is a piece of paper, a pen, and some type of oil or spray. I just used the one that I had. So I've got a Come To Me, it's actually an aura spray, but it works, that I actually got in one of the Witch's Moon boxes, but you can find plenty of recipes to make your own, but that's just what I used for mine. Basically, any kind of attraction, bringing these things to you, oil. And if you want me to make a video talking about one, let me know down below. But anyways, onto the spell. So take your piece of paper and fold it into 3. So it'll have 3 columns here. And then in this first column, you're going to, and this isn't like my words, I just looked up law of attraction quotes and I found the one that I liked the best. So in this one, the first one, you write, decide what you want. In the middle one, write, believe you can have it, believe you deserve it. And then in the third column, write, believe it's possible for you. And I put mine at the very top. And then I drew like some swirly whirlies just to keep like the baseline of like these 3 columns in order, and like kind of separated from like the actual affirmations that I'm making. So my first one up here I wrote was like my intention behind what I'm wanting. So, you know, if you're wanting a new car, why do you need that new car? Why do you, why can't you just keep fixing your old car? Or, you know, using public transit, why do you need a new car? You know, and for me, I tried to make it a little bit less like selfish and like a way that I would feel good about manifesting what I wanted, basically. Like for me, I can't do a lot of magic that's very selfish. And to some people it might not seem selfish, but to me, like asking for money, asking for things, like I have to have a good reason behind it. Like it's in order to provide for my family. It's a way to, you know, make it so I can maintain my job, so that I can continue to support my family, whatever. You know, find your reason for the actual like thing that you're trying to manifest. And for me, like this is one that's like an active, like creating something, from your manifestation. And so then I wrote down because again, this column is decide what you want. So then I wrote down a pentacle with the intention of bringing in, and manifesting. And then down here, I wrote a little sentence of what I wanted exactly. So you write down, you know, I want to make, you know, X amount of money. I want to manifest a car. You know, whatever your intention is, to write it as an I want statement. And don't use negatives in the sentence. So, you know, don't say I want to be debt free. Say you want to be prosperous. You want to have all expenses paid, or so, you know, try to avoid like the negative words. Manifest what you want, an abundance of money, you know, whatever. Usually a lot of the manifestation things are money related, so we're just kind of using that as the main example. But you could use it for other things as well, or things related to money, because let's be real, the world revolves around it. So then this middle section where you've got believe you can have it and believe you deserve it, draw some representation of what you're wanting. So again, if you're wanting a car, a job, you know, if it's like a project you're wanting to do, like if you're wanting to start up your own business, you know, maybe put your logo, you know, draw a little something like what you're going to be creating, whatever. And then I put a date in which I want it to happen. And then I wrote briefly like what I wanted to manifest. So, you know, you've got your little picture, and then write down kind of briefly what you want. You know, money to go buy a car, you know, be able to start my own business by such and such day, whatever it might be. And then down here, I wrote down 2 sentences, one for believe you can have it and believe you deserve it. So, you know, write down something like, I can have a new car by whatever date. And also include the date over here. I think I might have forgot to mention that. But you want to have such and such by this time. And then, so you have your want, have your I want, I can, and then I deserve. And then same thing, I deserve to have whatever you're trying to manifest, a new car, a job, whatever. And then on this column, you write, it is possible for whatever. It is possible for me to have a new car. It is possible for me to create a new business by such and such date. And then do a visualization of, like, or not a visualization, but like a drawing basically of kind of a representation of that happening. So for me, it was a little bit more money related. So I drew very not artistically well done dollar bills. I just did as many as I needed, as, you know, whatever like level you need, if it's 20s, 100s, whatever. And for this one, like, I'm keeping mine semi-realistic in what I believe I could actually accomplish. Because it would be great to be like, I'm gonna make $2 billion by November. I don't think that's gonna happen. I could want it, but I would have so much fear related to it that it's like, would I really want that right now? And could I believe that could actually happen? No. Would I believe I deserve it? No. Would I believe it's possible? Hell no. Instead, I picked a much more realistic number of like, if I make this much, or I manifest this, it's realistically going to happen. You know, I can see the ways that it could possibly happen, the actions I should be taking to make it happen, and then leaving some up to the universe. Obviously, you can't just passively do these kinds of spells and do nothing. If you're wanting a new job and you never send out your applications, no one's gonna know that you want a job. Like, you gotta actually put it out in the world. Or if you're wanting to create your business, you can't just be like, okay, cool, I did the spell, and then you sit and you do nothing. Like, you still have to work on your website, and you're working on your products and courses or whatever. You know, you're continuing to work on it and starting to build your network. But this is just giving it that extra kick that you might need. And then every day after you've done this, and after you've like filled this out, either spray or, you know, anoint your paper with your oil. So like this one's just in a spray bottle, so I just sprayed each section 3 times with the intention of what I wanted to manifest, and then making sure to say, as is my will, somewhat to be kind of a thing. And then, yeah, I just am going to be repeating this every day until it manifests. So this in particular is going to last about 3 months. It'll be around Yule time that I will conclude it and determine, you know, did it happen, did it not? Why? If not, you know. But for other people, you might do it by like Samhain, or, you know, might be next year, depending on realistically your timeline of when you think you could actually get it done. Or maybe you need it in a couple of weeks, like if you're looking for a job, you know, whatever date you've set out. But I want to give myself pretty good cushion, which it's not really too unrealistic, I don't think. But yeah, so then every day I'm going to be sitting at my altar and having my prayer beads and going through the I want, I can, I deserve, and it is possible every single day. Each one has a round with the prayer beads, so a whole round of the I want, a whole round of I can, I deserve, so on, every single day. And I'll probably have a candle going of some kind as just kind of a boost for it. Like for today's, I actually had my self-reflection of kind of figuring out exactly, honing in on what I wanted to manifest, and what my real goal was and how I wanted to get there. So I had a self-reflection candle going that is like just going everywhere as always. But you know, you might have other ones that you want to do. You know, manifestation, really good color is green. But maybe you're wanting like a new home and you might burn like an orange candle for that. Or you're wanting to get your health back in order, so you might do more healing, like with a blue candle or something, or a pink candle, or whatever. You know, incorporating some candle magic in there as well. But, or even if you just have like a working candle, just burn that. I like, that's another thing is like, I'm kind of getting tempted to go back into having those. I never used to really use them, and now I'm kind of just like, but it just adds a little extra bump to your magic, and that would be great. So, anyways, that is this manifestation spell, this law of attraction spell. So hopefully it helps y'all. And yeah, I mean, there's thousands of different ones that you can work, and if you want to change this up, go for it, by all means. This is just the one that I'm doing. So yeah, until my next video, thank you for watching, and blessed be.